Good afternoon, happy Friday to all the Spring Valley parents and guardians. This is Dr. Ching with your weekly principals message. So first, I'd like to give a few shout outs today. First, I'd like to congratulate our teams and our coaches today for football and volleyball, Coach Schoaf and Coach Frazier, and all of our student athletes as they took on Raymond, and they were victorious. They played really well today. A lot of our younger athletes, student athletes, got to participate today, and it was just a really fun, great day. So big shout out to them. Also a big shout out to one of our teachers, Heather Pinkis. Miss Pinkis, she teaches our second and third combo. She went out and got a grant for ag in the classroom, ag science in the classroom, for her to go learn and bring that knowledge back to us. So we're really excited about that. Also, a big shout out to everybody that showed up to our first PTC meeting of the year. Huge turnout. We're really excited, and we know that some other people wanted to join. They couldn't that day. Nevertheless, we're really excited about all the stuff that we talked about. A lot of people come in for small tasks, for big tasks. We need all of you. Why? Because we want to bring more and more and more to our students in their classrooms. So we elected our officers that day. So that night, I should say, they're going to meet regularly, but we're also going to have our big group PTC meeting. So if you're new, if you're a little bit shy, if you're on the fence, come on out, because there was a lot of us and we need everybody in every way possible. One of the cool things was, different people work different places or have different skill sets, and when we're all brainstorming about how to raise funds or bring things to our kids, we are stronger in numbers. So make sure that you follow or you like Spring Valley PTC on Facebook, because they're posting a lot of things. Also, if you have not liked the Spring Valley Facebook page or you have not subscribed to our YouTube, please go ahead and do that, because we're going to keep you updated. All you got to do is show up and help out, and we're going to do big things. So those are our shout outs for the week. A couple of things. Speaking of PTC, one of our biggest fundraisers for PTC is our Jogathon. Now, they just recently voted that 100% of these funds from the Jogathon are going to go to each class. So your students are going to come home. They're going to have an envelope that basically asks for people to sign up to be sponsors for their Jogathon. They're going to do laps, so people can sponsor per each lap, or people can sponsor with a flat rate. Those funds are going to go towards helping out with field trips, projects in the classroom, activities that teachers do. The sky is the limit. So we want to raise a lot of funds, because those go directly into the classroom. No hidden kind of shuffling of money. That's what that's for, and that's the intent. So that's one of our only times we're really going to ask students. There's some pie sales and stuff like that later on, but really in terms of going out and asking people to give money, that's our one big fundraiser that we're going to do for that. So, and I think I mentioned it before, later on when we do the Fall Festival on October 28th, that's another big fundraiser. So those are going to go to our classes. So we're really excited about that. You may or may not know that we have on campus a greenhouse. We have plans for a garden. We do have some stuff up there. We have planted some stuff in the past, but we're all in on really raising the bar with our garden. So we do have some things that were donated. We did get a chicken coop, so we will have chickens, a small one. We have some seeds, things like that, but we actually need all kinds of donations, because we have some teachers that are have some goals on getting that garden started and making that a part of their regular instruction. In fact, most of our teachers are interested in doing that. So what can you donate? How can you help? We need everything from planting soil to seed starters, planters. We need any kind of hoses or drip line or nozzles that you can afford to drop off to us. Anything like that, soaker hose. We'd love all that kind of stuff, so that we can really start building that up. And so just to tell you, our grand scheme is to use that for the classroom, We're going to get some fruit trees planted as well. And we also want to create a space where when it cools down, we have an outdoor reading area. So it's part landscaping, part science and ag and production. We want to just increase the places on campus where our kids can do hands-on things and have a good experience. So if you're interested, or if you're like, hey, I am in this field, or this is a big interest of mine, and you want to donate time or energy or anything, please feel free to reach out or send those supplies to the school, because we'd love to have them. A couple of other things just to keep in mind. We are entering cold flu season. The big thing is, obviously, we're very much, last year we're more restrictive in terms of the procedures for COVID. Now, basically, if a student is sick, we want you to keep them home. We will send them home with a home COVID test. We want to make sure that they don't have COVID, but we also don't want sick kids to spread sickness at school. So please just keep us in the loop. Make sure you talk to the attendance line. If your students are sick, keep them at home. Let's do everything we can to keep our students healthy. If you're going to come on campus, please make sure that you come in and get a visitor's pass if you need to come in for any reason. And if you'd like to volunteer in your child's classroom, make sure that you have everything processed in the front office. This has been a great week. This is our second full week. Teachers they did their assessments, and they are diving full into all types of instruction. I saw a lot of fun things. I love going to all the different classes from TK all the way through 8th. They're doing some hands-on things. They're refreshing on some things from last year. There's a lot of positive momentum on campus, and people are just really excited, and things are going well. So we thank you for all your support in that. We'll talk to you, all you folks, soon. Keep in the loop, stay in the loop. Warrior heart, warrior spirit, warrior mind, and you got it. Go Warriors.